Hey guys, it's Tina here, and welcome to the I Am Kate podcast. Thank you for meeting me here again today. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. That helps me to get my message out a lot better to a lot more people. And so something sparked this topic. I was watching a video and the person was talking about being in a relationship and there being 3 different relationships going on at once. And so those 3 relationships is your relationship with yourself, your partner's relationship with themselves, and your relationship with each other. So guess which relationship actually struggles? The relationship with yourself and your partner's relationship with themselves. It is difficult to take on a new identity, a new responsibility, and that is what relationships are. You know, in the church or when you get married, they say that you become one, you become a unit, and of course we heard, when you see her, that's me. So, or when you see him, that's me. Like, you take on the identity of that relationship when you get into it. And so who you were before that relationship starts to dissipate a little bit. It starts to waver a little bit. It becomes difficult to maintain those things that you were used to doing by yourself. You were used to not having anybody to talk to about these other things that you had going on in your life. You're used to just making decisions without running it past your partner. And so I can imagine just being in relationships for myself, how much my relationship with myself struggled during those times. How many of us stopped doing the things that we used to do prior to getting into those relationships, whether you had a regular workout schedule, or you ate differently, or you spent more time with your friends. Like, a lot of those things tend to change when you're in a relationship. And also, depending on what kind of relationship you're in, your thoughts about yourself tend to change based on how your partner feels about you. And that's something that I hadn't really thought about in relationships. If, depending on if you have a partner that does give you positive affirmations and that does tend to just add that healthiness of expression to your life, how much that can improve you, who you are, how much that can improve and boost your self-esteem, opposed to having a partner that may have more of a pessimistic outlook on life, more of a negative view on things, or more of a glass half empty instead of half full type of view. You can tend to take on that same idea and start looking at things the same way as your partner does. And so we have to work towards strengthening our relationship with ourselves so that we can have a positive influence on our partner and improve their lives in a positive way based on the way that we connect with each other and based on the way that we connect and maintain ourselves. I know for me, my meditation practice is very important. Exercising is very important. And honestly, having a healthy balance of food options is really important to me. But over this past year, it has been difficult to maintain those things on my own. And so even in being in a relationship, it was even more difficult to kind of find my way back to the things that I enjoy, because here are more responsibilities that I am adjusting to, in being in a relationship. And so I am thankful for my relationship with myself. I now understand why it is important to have time set aside for myself, time reserved for just me and my thoughts and what I feel and what I'm going through. All of those things are very important. And you still want your partner to be there as a source of support and for you to be able to talk to about those things, but you also want your voice to be stronger than the voices outside of your own. And so continuing to develop yourself through giving yourself positive affirmations, working on keeping your body healthy, keeping your mind healthy, taking time out to read on a regular basis. Reading really helps to stimulate the mind. It helps spark creativity. It helps to spark different ideas. It helps to spark conversation between you and your partner. And so I would say continue to develop your relationship with yourself. If you have regular date nights with your partner, have some regular date nights with yourself. Have some regular date nights with your friends. I definitely feel like it is important when you're in a relationship to have separate friendships that you've made outside of your relationship, as well as friendships that you have made within that relationship. And of course, all of this is geared towards being in long-term relationships. This isn't about situationships or, oh, I'm just dating this person. These things are things that should be maintained when you are in a long-term, healthy relationship. So that is just what I wanted to bring to you guys today. Of course, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me about your relationship with yourself, or maybe tell me about a time that you felt like you lost yourself in a relationship. When did you feel like you actually lost yourself? What was it that you did to end up in a place where your identity was no longer what it was prior to connecting with your partner? I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you soon.